Welcome to Bachelor Party. I'm Juliet Litman. I'm here with Crerie, coming to us from the country of Colombia. Hi, Callie.
Colombia.
Ooh.
Hi, did you know I'm named after Colombia?
Are you?
Yeah, Callie.
Is that what Callie is for? Or
Yeah. My parents went to Cali, Colombia, and thought it was the prettiest place they've ever been, and wanted to name their daughter Callie.
Wow. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So you're with your namesake.
Yeah.
We're here today to talk about the Traitors, episodes 4 and 5, and Tell Me Lies, season 3, 1 through 3.
There's a lot to cover. And Juliet, can I tell you that I didn't know a lot of people watch Tell Me Lies? We've talked about it. It seems like there's like a niche audience, right?
Yeah.
Some of our listeners don't watch it. I've gotten some DMs.
Yeah, we hear you. You know what? We're putting it at the end. We're going to leave with Traitors, we promise.
Okay, well, I've gotten a lot of DMs about Tell Me Lies this season.
Well, I think it's an underserved audience. I just think that
I don't know if we've convinced our listeners to watch, or we have new listeners, or what it is. But usually people are like, Tell Me Lies, I don't watch it, da-da-da-da. Getting quite the opposite reaction from my DMs anyways. Lots of people DMing me about Tell Me Lies.
It's true. That audience will be served later in this podcast. We got to start with the Traitors. Oh my God. I was like, this is not as exciting as last week. And then things really took a turn. Thanks or because of Michael Rapaport in the second half of episode 5. I mean, what a like landmark moment in a really bad way. I mean, I can't remember the last time someone went on reality TV and weaponized someone being gay. Like I just was
or closeted specifically.
I was pretty shocked by that. I don't like Michael Rapaport. Many people don't. This is why people don't like him, because he's an asshole.
Yeah.
That was like really like shocking moment.
Not surprising though, so I guess that's why I'm kind of just like, not that surprised. I like if he would have stayed longer, he would have said more offensive things. Not just about gay people, closeted people. Like he's an offensive person.
I know.
I was more shocked at I've never seen the Traitors vote off someone where they didn't care if he was a traitor or not. They were just like, we don't want you here.
I was like, thank you so much, Natalie. I bet a bunch of people said it, but we saw Natalie give the bite of like, whatever you are, like, I don't want to be in the same room as you anymore. And other people shared that sentiment. Along those lines, I was like so deeply disappointed that it wasn't unanimous. Like, I understand some people like still wanted to play the game, but having the 3 housewives, Steven, and I think someone else vote for Ron, I was just like, what's wrong with you guys? Maybe I was just like, what the fuck? Be allies. I don't know. I thought that was Rinna's playing too hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say it makes sense for Candace and like Lisa because they want Michael to be a distraction.
Yeah, I understand why they did it, but I was still disappointed.
Yeah.
Like, and I will say I thought this was Candace conducted herself so well at this roundtable. Like, for her messy start, she's really pulled it back together as a traitor, and she's doing a really good job. Lisa's going in the opposite direction, and as they pointed out, she doesn't talk that much at the roundtable. So, like, I don't know why she voted for Ron. Like, if I'm someone in the house
who's trying to follow the pack.
Yeah, it's just sort of like it's a weird thing to do. And if you were offended by Michael, I think the people who voted for Ron, like, that also would be offensive to me. I'm like, you would rather have this guy stay? Like, you like care that much?
Yeah. Well, also, we don't know what happens next week. Like, we don't know if they get to eliminate someone or not, which, like the twist
Me too.
of this. But Candace being like, Colton's next then. No, that's dumb.
I know.
Like, you guys can't get out anyone who says your name. Lisa and Candace are operating as if anyone says my name or any of our names, we have to get them out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is obvious, guys.
Well,
and Rob's like, no one's saying my name, so I'm just chilling.
We'll be back to Rob in a second. The thing about Monet, though, is that nobody but Candace heard Monet say Lisa's name.
Yeah. That makes more sense.
Totally. But yeah, it would be too obvious now for them to get at Colton, because he said it to so many people. He said it to Jam Jam. He said it to Mark. He said it to Kristen. He said it to Rob. I think there was one other person. Like, it would be way, way, way too obvious. Do you think anyone took a shield?
I don't.
I don't think so either. It's better for the game if no one did, in my opinion, because like we want them to not be able to vote someone out or murder someone, I guess.
It just makes the show last longer, which I'm holding on to this as much as I can.
We need this now more than ever.
And them releasing 2 episodes, I was like, "Fuck." Like, I'm happy, but I'm not.
I wonder if they did it because 4 was kinda boring. Like, if we were only talking about 4, I would mostly wanna talk to you about, like, fashion. I didn't there wasn't a lot of gameplay in episode 4.
So my notes for episode 4,
Mhm.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notes on fashion
Okay.
and 3 notes on everything else.
Yeah, like, it wasn't that good of an episode. I did think it was an
And
interesting roundtable.
my other 3 notes aren't great. One was about Tiffany at the round table. I thought she was great, like,
Mhm.
very entertaining. My other note was that people are taking it like, they're being so defensive if their name gets brought up.
I know.
Like, I feel like these people are taking it more personal than ever. Like, everyone needs to take a breath and realize this is a game, although it's more fun for me to watch people take everything so personally.
Of course, yeah, like, when Maura was so pissed at Ron.
Pissed.
I wanna talk about the Tiffany vote. First of all, Colton being like, "How do you spell your name? 2 F's or 1?" That was pretty funny. I laughed. I liked it.
And Tiffany spelling it out and being like the brand," and he goes, "Well, sorry, I'm not very smart." And she was like, "Yeah, I know."
He did say multiple times, "I think you're smarter than me." So
Well, when he kept being like, "You're really smart," and she was like, "Well, I'm smarter than you." And at first he was like, "That's not what I'm saying." And she was like, "No, that's what I'm saying.
right.
I am smarter than you."
It was so good. Um,
But I did feel bad when she was like, "I know I'm getting defensive and I'm taking this very personally, but I genuinely need this money."
I
And I
know.
was just like, "Oh,
I
that
know, it
was
was
really
sad.
sad."
She'll still get
Yeah.
opportunities, though. That's the thing about going on the show is, like, you make more money, like, from what happens afterwards than from, like, splitting the pot with whoever else is with you at the end.
Yeah.
So,
Also,
she'll be okay.
Rob doesn't know this because he didn't hear it, but Michael being like, "It has to be one of the hunks."
The hunks, yeah.
Um, and then it just like, Michael got out because everyone hates him, not because he said that, you know what I mean?
Well, the other thing is that Colton is now emerging as, like, the most likely hunk. Like,
Yeah.
shout out to Steven and Rob. They can just, like, hide behind them. But Rob is playing a really, really good game. Like,
Excellent.
he's in such control. It's unbelievable. And the overalls are back, everybody. I mean,
So, I
important
did have a
moment.
note about the overalls, and
Dorinda's
my
like,
favorite moment of the 2 episodes was when he walks past the room and Johnny and Tara are in there, and Johnny goes, "He's so hot, I can't even look at him."
okay, the Rob memes have really taken off on my Instagram
Oh, it's
algorithm.
crazy. Is there anyone more popular than him?
Right now in America? No.
No, no, like, on the show.
Oh. I think meant now in America.
Like,
He's up there in America.
everything he does on this show, it's getting clipped right now.
I know. It's really
He's
funny.
never been loved more. Like,
He's
people loved him on Love Island at first until all the Leo stuff happened. They love him a million times more. And people are like, "Yeah, I don't even care about Love Island anymore." Like, the hardcore Leo people, they're like, "It
oh,
doesn't matter.
totally.
It
Also,
doesn't
they
matter."
shouldn't care because they made up. They buried the hatchet. Like, it's completely fine, everybody.
Also, he didn't do anything that wrong. Like, everyone needs to calm down. They're on Love Island.
Yeah, they both fucked up. That was such a oh, you just did your big one. What a great quote. Yeah, everything he does is getting clipped. And also,
Also, she talked about the overalls, which came back this episode. And I'd like to note, in the first episode, episode 4, he had on a cardigan. Never seen him dressed like that before.
this is his second cardigan, though. The other ones didn't have sleeves. So,
And this one had sleeves and I think a little bit of fringe.
yeah, a little French, yeah. He looks good. He really looks good. So the
I mean,
overalls. Dorinda was like, "Love your overalls." It was Dorinda doesn't know anything about anyone. She also when she said to
that
Colton,
was awesome.
"You went on that show as a heterosexual?" That was
Everyone was like, "Dorinda, welcome, welcome." And Dorinda was like, "I'm mad I missed my opportunity."
even Colton. That was I feel like the second half of this show, this season, Dorinda is
She's
gonna
gonna
be
shine.
yeah, because they sort of like planted the seeds for it this week, and like she's kind of growing, getting more attention. She
She's
also
being
like
funnier.
yeah, she also was like, yeah, this is not the Lisa I know. Dorinda's taking it really seriously, which is great, and like when she's surprised by something, she's like really surprised.
Well, I think she was so nervous about getting voted off again so
Hmm.
quickly. She was so quiet to start, and now she's like, "All right, I can get voted off now." Like, I made it. I'm
Far
good.
enough.
It won't be embarrassing if I get voted off from this point on. I'm back. Here I am.
Seriously, it's the one thing about Dorinda that's been going around. Did you see this? There's a rumor that she and Donna Kelsey had like a fight that included some kind of physical altercation.
No.
I was
There's
googling
no
it.
way,
There's
right?
no proof of this at all. It was a rumor that came out in July, right after filming Wrapped, and then people in December, before the show came back, were like anticipating it. And so, like on shows that were doing like previews of podcasts that were previewing the Traitors, were talking about it, but obviously we didn't see it. They also, I did note last week that when Donna went out, there was a bite of Dorinda being like, "I really liked her. I'm disappointed." And so,
Okay. Probably
yeah,
not
but
true.
I don't, or they put that in to like because of the rumors. I don't know, but yeah,
Mm.
it's hard for me to imagine Donna Kelsey getting into a physical altercation.
No.
Dorinda, obviously,
No.
I can imagine it, but
I can imagine it, but Dorinda has been on Housewives for so long, or was on Housewives for so long, and people have said horrific things about her, and she's never gotten a physical altercation. So, like,
not well, bitch. I loved when Candace
yeah,
quoted her.
me too. I was like, everyone loves Dorinda.
And Candace. I feel like people are really on the Candace bandwagon with me.
I'm not sure about that.
Come on, this was a great performance from her this week. She did
Be
both
great
episodes.
performance this week, but I don't think people are like, oh my god, I love her so much now.
Okay, well, they might get there. She is playing really, really well, I think. She's really good at the
I would
roundtables
not
now.
say really, really. I would say that she started off so rocky that yes, this is a big jump for
Well,
her. She's doing better than Lisa, that's for sure. And in the beginning, I thought Lisa was going to do better than Candace. I think because Candace started off so poorly, she's kind of been like, oh, okay, I can't do that. I need to calm down here. I need to do this. And so she's figuring it out in real time better than Lisa.
Candace is, again, the only person who I think the vote for Ron wasn't offensive to me. She was like, I'm just being consistent. I've shown that I've done that since the beginning. So my vote is for Ron. So I didn't find that offensive. Everyone else, I'm like, you kind of have no reason for voting for him at all.
Yeah. I also think that it seems like Candace has a lot of friends.
Definitely. I think she seems like a fun hang.
Yeah, so she's make people like Candace, people like Rob. That's clear.
Definitely. Rob's name has not been mentioned once.
I don't think that Rob could be more popular within the castle. Like, everyone likes him.
I know.
Like, if you watch him, he's going, like, room to room
Hmm.
and is welcomed in every room he walks into.
Yeah, like, and everyone's like excited he's there.
Yeah.
Johnny's obviously
Like,
obsessed
"Oh,
with
we're
him.
in the cool room now. Rob's here."
Yeah, it's like he brings like a stamp of validation to your conversation if he's there.
You know what else is interesting is, obviously, we talk about how great Rob looks a lot on this
It's
podcast.
unavoidable.
And, like, generally, there's people with different opinions. Like, usually
Sure.
there's someone that's just like, "Yeah, he's not for me, but, like, I get it, da, da, da." No.
I know. But it's again, it's his personality and like his like his vibe. It enhances his looks, in my opinion. I'm like the biggest Tyler Cameron fan. I feel like things are going in the opposite direction for him because of his
Yeah.
personality and his vibe. And I'm like, it matters. Oh, this reminds me. I went to dinner last night and I was walking down the street and I saw Dale Moss walk right by me. He was on the phone.
Mm. You said that in person, he is pretty attractive.
Yes, he's very handsome. He looked like stressed. He was on the
Mm.
phone and whatever. Anyway, I have a lot of other things I just wanted to hit on. A lot of stray thoughts from around the breakfasts, from the roundtables, etc. Um, I'd like to talk.
Wait,
Yes,
I just wanted one more thing on Rob's
sure.
overalls before we move on. There's flirting happening between Rob and Natalie.
Flirting?
Yeah,
Is there?
I've seen it a few times.
I could see
Keep an
him.
eye on it.
What'd you say?
Keep an eye on it.
Okay.
There's definitely flirting.
I really like her. I could see her like also. I could see her the fact that she's so athletic be very appealing to him.
Yeah. He's killing it in these challenges.
Yeah, I mean, she's also like, she's not complaining about being in like dirty water. She's not complaining about like being wet. She's just
Not
like,
at all.
this is it. This is
I
how
think
I
she'd be fine with
thrive.
snakes.
Oh, for sure. She's probably like, oh, I'm interested.
Yeah,
She seems like a pretty good person. I don't know. I like Natalie in general.
me too.
And I also feel like she's not that, her personality is good. It's not bad. She's like not that compelling, but her physical prowess like brings so much to the table.
I like her personality too. She hangs with the people she likes. She's not really a fake person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I went to breakfast this morning in Columbia. I'm here for a wedding with people I haven't seen in at least like 6 years, most of them, maybe
Okay.
longer. I sat down and my friend Eric turns to me and was like, "Ugh, Donna Kelsey with your first draft pick." I was like, "I know." He's like, "That was rough. You coulda
That's
had Rob."
that's really funny. Neither of us took Rob first. I mean, I regret it. He's on my team, obviously, but I regret not. We underestimated him, and never underestimate a generational talent, as you said.
I know, I know.
He's just the best.
Rough.
He's like, where do you think he goes from here? Like, what can he do next?
I mean, he's just gotta be on TV.
I know, but like, what's the next show you want to see him on?
Survivor, he'd be great.
Oh yeah, he would be great on Survivor. A good call.
Although people would probably wanna vote him off, but he's so charming, maybe they wouldn't. And he'll definitely win challenges.
Yeah, I feel like he makes it to the merge, and then from there, might get hard. Also, I feel like the people who watch the Traitors also watch Survivor, and like now they have all these fans on the show all the time. He'd be a known quantity, but still, that would be great. Oh,
Please sign up for Naked and Afraid.
they'll probably try to get him on Dancing with the Stars. That seems natural to me.
For sure.
Yeah.
Not Naked and Afraid, no one else? I think that's
Yeah, sure.
perfect
Naked
for
and
everyone.
Did you ever watch the show Dating Naked in like 2015?
Is that the UK show?
No, that's called. I forget what that's called. The Penis Show. No.
The penis show. It's a vagina show too.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
I forgot the name of that show, but no, Dating Naked was like a show where like two people in like a tropical place like went on their first date naked. And it was a great show.
Mm-mm.
It was really good.
Mm-mm.
He could have gone on that as well. Okay, some more. Let's just talk about fashion while we're on this topic. So we mentioned Rob's 2 sweaters. I liked it when Rod came into breakfast in episode 4, first one. The only thing people like had to say about him was like, "Ron, love your sweater," and it was like reminded me of
Oh,
like Hanging with Mr. Cooper, like that kind of like
it
pattern.
remind me of Biggie.
Yes,
Biggie
and
Smalls.
yes, in that like
A
iconic
Coogee.
picture. Yeah,
Coogee sweater.
yes, and it's like all people could say to him.
People don't like him. All because of Portia.
I also think
Portia, you had a lot of fans because these people are still pissed
I know
about your
everyone's still
elimination.
upset about it, referencing it
Yeah.
all the time. I also just don't think he seems very fun. He seems like he's
Well,
playing.
he feels attacked
Well,
24/7,
he is attacked 24/7.
and he has no friends left. Donna was his only friend.
I have to say, I don't think he had any friends. But
Yeah.
I don't think he helps himself though, because I can't tell you, much like Dorinda, I can't tell you anything about Ron's family. I can't tell you anything about Ron.
He said it's none of your fucking business.
Okay.
Dorinda was like, "Oh,
I-
thought we were friends here."
she was trying to make it nice. Um,
Yeah.
and I just feel like he is playing a role instead of like being like Ron Funches being on the Traitors.
Yeah, he's not having a good time. I'd be interested in his interviews post because he's gonna get eliminated soon, if he's gonna say he had a good time or not.
Probably
Can't
not.
imagine.
Been under
Yeah.
fire and also wrong. It's
Yeah.
amazing how wrong people are. And that was what I was thinking about Colton, especially in episode 5. Colton is a faithful. He's really playing like a traitor. I understand why everyone now thinks he's a traitor or would think
Also,
that.
he's like, "No, I'm just gonna go really hard, and if I go out, I'm going out hard." And I was like, "Well, yeah, you're gonna go out because of
Yeah.
how you're playing."
And the way that he's like strategizing doesn't really make sense. Like he is drawing too much attention to himself by like being like, it's this person, and then getting everyone to go along with it.
Yeah, but
Like
part of me
it's weird.
thinks, is he trying to draw a lot of attention to himself? People weren't talking about Colton before the show.
That's true. And now here we
Like,
are.
is he trying to parlay this into something else? Because he's going so hard.
Well, I did feel that Colton that we saw this week was more representative of the Colton that we saw in The Bachelor. Like
Agree.
someone who makes weird decisions and really likes attention. And like
Yeah.
that's what's happening. Also, he references his football so much.
I literally wrote it down in my notes. It's one of my notes from episode 1. Colton always talks about playing football, and no one knows you from playing football.
I
People know you from
know.
The Bachelor.
Seriously. And like also don't
It would
care.
be like Steven constantly talking about One Tree Hill.
That's a great point.
Hasn't mentioned it once.
He hasn't mentioned anything once. I also noticed he was wearing a wedding ring on the show, which is interesting because he got married afterwards. I wonder if he like knew it was going to be on or something, or just wanted to like, telegraph to everyone, I'm off the table or off limits. I
Well,
don't
was he
know.
engaged?
Yeah, but men don't, especially a man like Steven, don't tend to wear
Yeah, that is
engagement
true.
rings. Anyway, yeah, this is like the real Colton showed up, and I was like, oh, it's gonna get interesting because this guy
Yeah.
he's messy. He's very
Yeah,
messy.
he's
He does
coming
his own
back.
thing.
Back to fashion.
Yeah,
There's someone who's head and shoulders above everyone. We should just give her the award of the season.
Mora.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like burgundy dress she was wearing,
What is that called?
like a tube dress thing.
Yeah, but what's the material called?
Oh, like a latex kind of thing or whatever.
Latex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she looks incredible. Her hair though, is she wearing wigs sometimes? Like sometimes she was
I don't know.
blonde, sometimes she
The
wasn't.
she wore the latex number in episode 1, and
Round
then
table.
2 episode 2, she looks incredible. Like, every look, she looks
She's stunning.
insane.
She's stunning. I also we haven't even talked about how Ron thought she was a traitor because she like the footsteps were so light that
Light on her
it
feet. She was
had to
like,
be the skinniest
"Has to be
person.
Maura." And Maura was like, when he said it, she was like, "Oh, okay."
Like, she's like, I'll take that as a compliment. That
Yeah,
was so
she's
funny.
pissed, but she was like, "That's nice."
Um, Related to that, when Eric, we're really bouncing all over the place, but whatever. When Eric said that he thought it was Tiffany because he heard a laugh, do you think that he just was like, that's a black woman, and so he went with Tiffany
Yeah.
over Candace?
Yep.
That's what I assumed happened.
Which also I was like, "Eric, if you used a little brain, you'd be like, who else sounds like Tiffany?" And it would be Candace.
Yeah. I wrote down 2 quotes from that whole thing, which was Eric being like, "I'm a musician," and then like setting up the fact that like he used his ears, and then Rob followed up
Mhm.
with why he voted for Tiffany. The man knows pitch.
I listened to his music, and the man knows pitch. Which also, I was like, I believe Rob probably has listened to his music.
Probably, although we hadn't heard of him. More fashion just notes. I really liked Colton's necklace. I don't know if you noticed it. It has like it's like a beaded necklace. Looks like it's from Etsy.
No. No, I didn't, but I had Colton as, top 3 best dressed in episode 1.
Oh,
He
wow.
had on, like, a button-up, but the buttons were, like
Oh, yeah. They're like noticeable.
crystals. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there, but it looked really cute on him. I mean, he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, he's dressed. I think he's been
And then I
dressing
liked
well in general.
Candace's bright green, I don't know if it was a beret or beanie
So
or
many
whatever.
berets. Maura had one too. Yes, the berets are doing a lot, and I like them. I think I
I
would go with
remember I
that look.
did mention berets before the season started, but I thought Rob was gonna wear one, and he's not. He's in
No.
overalls with nothing underneath.
Rob is straight Alabama. Like
Yeah.
he's just repping for his hometown. Oh my god. More thoughts about breakfast.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Wait. One more thing on fashion. Michael was in a fucking sweatsuit.
We have to talk about him more. Michael fucking sucks. I'm so glad he's gone. He was in a fucking sweatsuit. He was wearing Jordans. Did you see those at one point? Like they showed like his full body, like he's like
No.
walking, and he was wearing Jordans and like just like a terrible colorway. And I just think that like I'm very sick of middle-aged white men like wearing Jordans as formal wear. Like we get it. You own Jordans. Like it's no longer cute. It's not like creative anymore. It's a look that's like tired. It's time to move on.
Yeah, I just think Michael was like, "I don't have to try." And I was like, "You actually do."
He's just so high. He's hard. I bet he's high in his own supply. He's not just so high. He just like unbelievably sucks. I kind of couldn't believe the roundtable. And then at the end of the episode, they like his sort of postmortem on whoever gets voted out. He apologizes, and he did this one thing that I also despise. I hate an apology with an if. And he kept saying, "I apologize if I did so and so."
Anyone was offended. Yeah.
And you know what? It's not if. You offended people, and it's because you said something offensive. He did seem surprised that like what he said was interpreted as
Oh, I don't think he meant it that way. Even though I don't like him, I don't think he meant
I
it that
agree.
way.
I was just gonna say I agree with you. Like he seemed surprised that it was interpreted as like a comment on his sexuality. But I was just thinking like that is what's wrong with people who do something offensive, whether it's like anti-gay or racist or, anti-whatever. It's like he just is like so unaware of other people and like so focused on himself that it doesn't occur to him that saying something like that to someone who, has had a pretty public
Could be
coming out
offensive.
story could be offensive. And I was just like, this is actually, I believe you. And also that's why you suck. Like, because this is like a surprise to you. That's like an inappropriate thing
Yeah.
to do. And I'm sure he's not someone who's like, I've learned. I'm going to
Agree.
keep listening. I don't know. I was just really offended by it, I guess. I was, like, really appalled. So and I'm not,
Yeah,
and I have my own criticisms of Colton. They have nothing to do with his ability to keep a secret, as Michael said. He sucks.
I'm so happy he's gone. Like,
Me
I'm
too.
so happy we don't even have to talk about him anymore.
I think the show is, like, also just, like, now kind of in an exciting place. Like, we lost some good people. It's a bummer to have all the Big Brother players gone, but I feel like the housewives do bring chaos, and Colton is also really chaotic. Rob is being really strategic. I think Tara and Johnny will be funny. I'm
Your
looking
girl is turning it on too,
who?
Kristen.
Oh, yeah, Kristen. Kristen's so funny. She's, like, really thinks she knows everything.
She's like, "I promise you, I'm 100% sure. I'm positive. I'm telling you it's this person." And I'm like, "Why wouldn't you just say I think?"
I know. And she's like, "If I'm gone in 3 days, it's Colton."
It's Colton. I'm like, "Colton doesn't even know you're targeting him yet, babe."
She's like, "I've been in kitchens for too long with people trying to lead." And it's like, that is true. Colton is trying to lead, and people do seem to be following, but it's not successful. Um,
Yeah.
I keep wanting to bring this up, and I keep getting sidetracked. They're obsessed with the smoked salmon, and there's not enough.
Oh, I have that written down too. They must only get a certain amount each breakfast.
Well,
So
what's wrong?
if
What's
you're
wrong with
not
these
first,
fucking
you're last.
players not leaving some for everyone else?
There must not be enough.
Well, they
There's
should
one
bring them
plate of
more.
smoked salmon, and you gotta get in there first or you're not getting any.
Candace was like, "We need that smoked salmon." Yeah,
It was talked about too much. And then who came in? Mora? Someone came in and was like, "Oh god, I'm last. I'm not getting any smoked
yeah,
salmon."
she was so bummed. When I went to Ireland, I did eat a lot of smoked salmon, so I'm sure Mora is like, assumes it's a staple. Um, it was great. Sorry, I need to go back to Michael for one more thing.
What?
He kept saying commiserating over and over and over again. I was so glad when Rob corrected him. I was like, yeah, commiserating makes no sense. He's not doing anything with commiserating.
Um, I'm telling you, Rob's smarter than people think.
I guess so. I guess so. Um, were you able to follow these challenges?
The first one, no. Second one, yes. First one, I was like, "Wait, what's happening?" And
When
why like,
they're all
it was
willing to just go along with, like, what they're asked to do, like,
and screaming. They
scream
were
the
screaming,
name.
"Yum, yum."
Jam, jam.
It's far right. Why can't I get that right? Like, I would probably just be like, "Jam, jam."
I know. Tiffany was the funniest, but all of them were just, like, so into it.
Into it.
For whatever
Yeah.
reason, when Alan starts to explain the rules of a challenge, my brain turns off. I just cannot keep up with it.
I don't think my brain turns off. I'm like, "Wait, what?" Because the challenges are so crazy.
So convoluted.
Even the one that I understood, I didn't understand from his directions. I understood from watching it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
you
"Oh, okay."
pick up pretty
It's
quickly.
certain yeah. I thought it was the opposite. I thought that you had to get in the fountain last based on how you described it, and then when he said go and they all jumped in, I was like, "What?"
I also think they, like, made the water look dirty, but it wasn't actually dirty.
Yeah, I think they just dyed the water.
Yeah.
Um, they also I think someone said, it must have been after season 2, someone asked about the directions, like, "Do you only get directions once?" And I thought that someone in an interview was like, "No, we ask questions and we fully get to understand before we start." I was like,
Doesn't
"Okay, that makes sense."
doesn't really seem like it, though. They usually have no idea what they're doing anyway.
No, Steven and Rob know what's happening.
Steven and Rob came to play. The hunks are here. I do
Yeah.
appreciate that we now have the hunks. We no longer have to call them the Aryan Brotherhood.
The hunks does sound more digestible,
Yeah,
especially with everything happening in the world, probably not funny
I
'cause
know.
the Aryan Brotherhood's doing very well right now.
So are the
They're
hunks.
strong.
So
Yeah.
makes sense. Who do you think is gonna be next out?
Think I think it might be Lisa.
Me too. I do think it could be Renna. She's not
Also,
playing a good game.
Candace did an interview, and she's pissed at Rob.
Oh, I saw that they're, like, not following each other, right?
Yeah. I think based on what she said in the interview, and this is it's not a spoiler because this is, like, out there and she said it, but it is a semi-spoiler, like, I was kind of annoyed that they let her say this. It makes it seem like her and Rob last a long time, and then Rob turns on her, and so part of me is like, "Does Rob win?" and he chooses at the end to take it for himself. That doesn't seem very Rob-like. I could see Rob getting people to vote her out before the end. Do you know what I mean?
Totally. And also maybe he's just mad that like, or maybe he just turns on all the housewives. So like, Candace and Lisa and Dorinda are all gone.
Yeah, I don't know, but
Also, we know Candace can hold a grudge, so who even knows? Like, it could have been
yeah, it could be something so small.
small, exactly,
Yeah,
something minor.
who knows?
I hope we get more Jam Jam. Every time he does speak, it's pretty funny. Like when he was like, "I look skinnier standing up," and things like
I
that.
love Jam Jam.
I do too. When he started crying because he was so sad that people said his name, it was
I
just
know. And they're like, "Don't cry." I'm like, literally 12 other people are on fire right now. Why are
it's
you crying?
it's just sort of funny that he won Survivor. I don't know. Like when you think about him, you think about Natalie as like two winners. They're just so different.
That's all part of it.
I know. That's why Survivor is a great game, and the
Yeah,
Traitors too.
yeah.
I think I would just have no chance. I forget who said it on the show, but someone was like, "This game is so hard. It is so hard."
Yeah, I mean, you can do nothing and someone can target you, and it's really hard to get off the target block.
And groupthink takes over so quickly. Like
Yeah, it's
it's
easier.
yeah, and also I just think you do pressure the people around you, and it
Also, traders are gonna jump on that bandwagon
right,
because they don't want them, so, like, you have 3 people that are just gonna add on to that every time.
right. Like someone like Rob. He's very good at like quietly, subtly
Aligning.
stoking it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like they'll go along with it, and
That's the big difference between Rob and Candace. Candace does it in a way that I thought the past 2 roundtables wasn't noticeable at all, but, like, it's a lot louder. Rob says,
Candace
like, a
is
few words here and there, and obviously everyone fucking loves him, so everyone's like, "Hmm." Like, he doesn't have to do too much to get people to sway on his
totally.
side.
Also, because people are in love with him, they just give him the benefit of the doubt in the way that like nobody else gets.
Yeah. Even Colton talking about Rinna and Rob being like, "Yeah, I haven't even talked to her." Like, that was the perfect thing to say in that moment.
Yeah,
He didn't wanna say like, "Oh, yeah, I agree," but he also had to agree. So his way of agreeing was just like, "Yeah, I haven't even, like, had a convo with her," which they would think is weird because Lisa would be all over Rob normally.
who has Rob spoken to the most? Like, who do you think is his close?
Colton.
Colton. I guess that is true. Yeah, they have
I
like.
think he really liked Monet,
I'm so
but
sad Monet is gone. I love Monet.
I know.
It just seems
I
like
was
Monet should have like
really
a
went
podcast. I would watch.
I didn't think that oh, she's
Probably
not on a
does.
podcast. I didn't think that, she was gonna go. I was surprised that she was the one they chose. I thought for sure, um
I thought it would be her because she said Rena's name. Monet does have a podcast, so I guess I'll be listening. It's called Monet Talks.
there you go.
That's a good
I like
name.
Monet a lot, and I like how Monet took getting eliminated.
Same.
Monet and Bob also have one called Sibling
That's what I was gonna
Rivalry.
say. I thought
Oh
Monet and
yeah.
Bob
We talked about that last
yeah,
week.
yeah, okay.
Cool. Okay, I'm gonna listen to that too because I also like Bob TDQ.
Mhm.
Um, I'll always be calling him Bob TDQ.
I was gonna say, you just like saying TDQ.
I really do. Any other thoughts on the
I will
Traitors?
say yeah, I was gonna say, I will say, first 3 episodes were A++. This episode was like an A.
Yeah, I think
His batch.
4 was a B, and 5 was like an A. So
Yeah.
there's somewhere in the
B
middle.
plus A. Yeah, A minus.
Yeah, it was good. I feel like next week will be really good. We do just need more Dorinda. Like the people love Dorinda medley. Everyone does.
The people for sure include Juliet and I.
Yes. I like
More
just,
Dorinda, more Rob, and I'm happy.
yeah. Well, could there even be more Rob? Like he's
Yeah.
everywhere
Just follow him around.
all the time. Just a straight camera on him.
Yeah,
I wonder
all the
like
time.
if he even checked a bag. Like does Rob check luggage to come to Scotland?
Who knows? Because they could have just given him clothes to wear,
I guess so.
and he
Um,
brought his overalls.
Last note on the Traitors. The Traitors UK always films first, and I guess
Yeah, that's on TV.
they had a secret traitor on
That
that.
went really well.
Yeah, so that's why they ran it back. But obviously, they just should not have chosen Donna Kelsey.
Yeah.
Thanks for the feedback. I gotta say, I think we have very nice listeners, and I was reading the comments we were getting on Spotify, and I appreciated the feedback and the notes and the corrections. So keep it coming.
Yeah.
So Tell Me Lies comes out overnight, Monday to Tuesday. Therefore, this podcast will be coming out overnight, Monday into Tuesday, and then Thursday into Friday as well. So Monday night and Thursday night, which is kind of our usual schedule. So that's our plan. Sorry we keep moving it around, but this pod will come out late Monday night / Tuesday morning, and after the Traitors on Thursdays for the next few weeks. And we just, we want to be there when you want to listen to someone talk about the TV shows you like. So that's what's up. More Traitors on Mondays, though, obviously. And Singles Inferno, which is starting, which we'll dip into this weekend. Tell Me Lies, season 3. First of all, I just gotta say, why does Stassi get to host all of these shows? Like what qualifies her?
Hulu.
I won't be watching. I know she has a Hulu show coming. I won't be watching her podcast. I'm sorry.
So we had a few listeners DM us about this and be like, you should listen. It's a pre-show, da-da-da. And then one of them followed up and was like, never mind, don't watch. It's not worth it.
I
was like,
gathered that
"Ew."
from the slow-mo reunion. Like, I know it's not going to be that good. So
She's not good.
I'm a little salty about that. But anyway, let's talk about Tell Me Lies.
I did get one clip that I enjoyed. I didn't watch it, but I saw a clip where she asked them, what do you guys watch? Like, what do you guys guilty pleasure watch?
Mm-hmm.
And Jackson was like, not guilty at all. The Salt Lake City Housewives, it's remarkable television.
It really is. That's Steven, in case you don't know.
Oh, sorry.
Jackson White.
It's Steven DeMarco.
Yes. So there's 3 episodes out of season 3. I gotta say, I think that this season is the best written yet, and by far the most sadistic. It is so twisted so far. I had to fast forward through 2 particular scenes. I was like, this is
I
just
only had to fast forward through one.
2.
Which one?
2.
We had to align on one, I assume. Which is the other one for you?
Well, the first one was in episode 3. I couldn't watch her recording the tape. That was just
Me either.
horrible. I just was
didn't fast forward, but I was like I couldn't recall what she looked like. My eyes were closed.
Yeah, just like it was so horrible.
Also, he was so horrible.
I know. He's like, it's like, who thinks of this for the Steven character? I commend you, I guess, but it's so cruel and twisted. It's crazy. It's like so upsetting.
Yeah, it's bad.
The other thing that I just found so uncomfortable, and like I had to like hit forward, like just to get out of it. In episode 1, when Lucy's like high as a kite and he just goes, I'm tired, and like looks away from her, I was so uncomfortable. Like the second he did that, I had to like just move forward. That's not as many ramifications, consequences, but that's a really cruel thing to do to your girlfriend. You're just like, so she just has to be awake alone in bed.
He knows it is.
I know.
I thought you would say, like, I thought it was hard. It's so when I say hard to watch, it's not. I love this show, but it's like hard for me. I don't know how to describe this.
Well, I
other
felt
than saying
physically
hard to
uncomfortable
watch.
watching the video scene. I was just like, this is so upsetting. It makes me feel sick.
I did not like when he kept trying to get her to tell him the truth and she wasn't telling him the truth.
I know, that was
I was
terrible.
like, just say it, just say it, just say it.
You know what also was really tough about that? I accidentally started watching the pilot before I just like hit play on my Hulu interface. I'm like, oh, from the beginning, they wanted us to know that Lucy's also a piece of shit. And what was tough about the scene where he was trying to get her
Where?
in the very first
I don't
episode.
think she's a piece of shit in any of it.
You don't? I think Lucy's a huge piece of shit. I think she's sad.
Well, no. Listen, I thought she was a piece of shit in past seasons. This, so far, I'm fine with almost everything she's done.
Yeah, I would say, yeah. I mean, this season, mostly she's sad. But like from the beginning, we're supposed to know that she is like severely messed up as well.
From the beginning, yes. The season so far, I think she's fine. I think if I made a horrible mistake like Lucy did with sleeping with Evan, but at this point, I'm probably not saying anything.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, like
I agree. At this point,
Steven,
it's kind of cruel. It's sort of like, what's the point of opening this up? They've broken up.
Yes,
they're friends. Like it does only hurt Bree. Like deprives her of like a close friend. Like,
which
yeah.
I've heard this before, where like sometimes people will be like, when you cheat on someone, if you never plan to do it again and it was a mistake, it's more for you than it is for them to come clean about it.
Yeah.
Have you heard this? That's kind of.
Well,
I don't know if I'm not saying I fully believe this, but I have heard that like thing before.
And Felicity, that comes up.
And in this situation, I'm like, yeah, the only person this helps is
Steven.
you and like Evan to tell Steven. Like, it made Evan feel better to get it out.
Yeah.
It didn't help Steven.
Lucy made that point, yeah. Even Evan had like his one sadistic turn when he was like, he said to Bree, I'll stop talking to her in a minute if you tell me to. And then he
I liked it.
walks over to Molly, of course. And then he walks over to Molly and starts kissing her. I mean, so fucked up. His real life fiance.
Yeah, but also he's been like pretty open with Molly that like.
Yeah, I know. He said that. She's just going for it anyway.
Well, Molly's not in a good place right now on this show. I can't blame him for saying that to Bree. And also Bree ate it up.
I love Bree. Bree and Wrigley, the scene of the bus stop, very high quality television. I loved it.
Okay, so I'm assuming you have heard the chatter.
What?
People on TikTok think that Wrigley is the one who calls Bree the night before her wedding.
Oh, and they hook up.
They have hooked up. They've been hooking up this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, obviously something's like gonna happen between them.
What
I loved about that scene was when she was like, "Yeah, it's probably not gonna get better." I was like, "That's realistic," and a nice and like sort of like very validating of how he's feeling. I really loved that moment.
He was like, "Thank you for saying that."
Yeah, I thought that was like really special.
They both have been through a lot of shit. I think Wrigley is generally like a really good guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's just been dealt like a shitty hand.
Yeah.
And same with Bree for the most part. Some of the online chatter though is kind of sick.
Like what?
Some people think that Oliver is Bree's dad.
No fucking way. No, that's like ridiculous. It's not a show about incest. It's a show about twisted people. That's ridiculous.
That's why I was like, I don't think he's old enough.
No.
If he was old to have sex with a 14-year-old, like, wouldn't he be like 60 now?
Yeah, like that's gross. That's really terrible.
That is a rumor.
Okay, I don't believe that at all. That's incorrect. I definitely get the impression that like there's a big history between Wrigley and Bree by the time we get to Bree's wedding.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's like the night before. But yes, I definitely think that's like part of when she says I'm a horrible person to Lucy.
Also, I think that Evan telling Wrigley like everyone else gets to do whatever they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna do that. And Wrigley like thinks about it and is like, yeah.
Good point.
I'm like, yeah, you just told him to fuck Bree.
Wrigley and Bree make so much sense. I don't know why they wouldn't just be together though. Like if they ended up liking each other or whatever. They obviously do like each other. But also, I just gotta say, I've said that a lot. I've just gotta say, I'm gonna cut it out. Wrigley looks hot this season in a way he hasn't before. I've always really liked him, but his haircut is dynamite.
Yeah. Also, I saw on TikTok that a lot of these people are connected. So we talked about Grace Van Patten and Jackson White. That is Lucy and Steven. They're together in real life. And Evan and Molly are together in real life. I did not realize that Pippa and Wrigley are together in real life.
Oh, they are? I didn't know that either. Oh, interesting.
That's what I heard on TikTok. So correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what someone said. And then I think people know this, but also Oliver is with the showrunner in real life.
I assume that's why he's back again this season, even though they're sort of...
No, so the showrunner came out and said he's not coming back at the end of his chapter.
At the end of season 2.
And fans were so upset that they wrote him back in.
Sure, but that was her decision. It's like, the fans made me. Okay.
Totally.
They made you give your husband a job.
But she had said that he was out. So I feel like she was like pretty firm with like, this isn't over.
I don't agree with that, but okay. I don't have evidence to the contrary, but I'm just like, yeah, she probably just wanted her husband to be back on the show.
Maybe. I don't know. But I do like that they're so incestuous, even though we said this show is not about incest, because I do think it makes the chemistry of the show so much better. Like they all know each other, like each other, and like have real relationship.
Well, I was thinking about Lucy and Steven in particular. Like when they have their crazy fighting, like how does that not impact your relationship? Like how do you just like leave that on the set?
I don't know, man. Also, Steven's so good at playing a psychopath.
I know, and he's so horrible. It's like one thing I love about the season is how Evan and Wrigley have sort of like written him off. Like I love that he doesn't have power over his guy friends. I think that's really realistic.
So my husband watches the show,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just talking about the first 3 episodes, and he was like, before Steven was like doing stuff like, being manipulative and nobody knew about it. And he was like, now he's just like doing shit because he can.
Yeah.
Like he's like, fuck it. Everybody knows I'm manipulative. Everybody hates me. So like I might as well keep doing it.
Right. He's just like, he's a total psychopath now.
Yeah, like when Wrigley was like, it really kills you that you can't put this on me. I was like, oof.
Love that, Wrigley. Love.
Yeah. Also, when Steven was like, do you love me or are you afraid of me?
Mm.
And I was like, she's scared of what you're going to do with this information.
Yeah, of course. Also, I liked that Lucy was so clear of like, yeah, I'm choosing Brie. I think the season is good because it really feels realistic to me. Like, it's realistic within the terms of the show. It's like, so, they never go to class. They're just buying drugs, like whatever.
Yeah.
There's no parents like really intervening. But within the context of the show, a lot of the emotional stuff like tracks, and I think is really well done.
I think all 3 seasons are super realistic to college. Like, my parents did not know what the fuck was going on with me on the daily in college.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, me neither.
Two other, like, subplots that I like. I live for Pippa and Diana
I was
being
gonna say, I
together
love
on the
Diana.
low.
I don't love Pippa, but I love Diana.
Love it. I even like Pippa. Like,
She's fine.
I understand, like, what's happening right now. She feels horrible.
Yeah.
Understandably, but I just, like, love that it's in secret right now for the moment. And give me Bree's fake foster brother, whatever the
Alex.
fuck's going on with that,
Yeah.
every day of the week.
He's very hot.
Ugh.
Very hot. Also,
very, very hot.
man, that sex scene was sad. That was so sad.
Which one?
With
Where she had to get dressed?
no, at the end.
Oh, I loved it.
Oh my God, it was so sad
Sad's
though.
not the word. I think more, I wasn't sad. I was just like, she's fucked up.
Yeah, she's like, tell me I'm disgusting. It's like, it is like an extension of the Leo thing that she told Steven about earlier. And
Yeah.
it's just like,
I think she is really into fucked up things. And she knows
yeah.
it, and she hasn't gotten herself out of it, even today. How have we not talked about Diana being pregnant?
Well, it's because you moved on from Diana. Diana being pregnant. I wonder if she'll get an abortion. Like, I think with TV shows, they have to like, it's like, are they allowed to show abortion on TV? I feel like Diana will, and this show will do that.
I have a feeling she has a kid.
Oh, you think
and nobody knows about it. This is another thing that my husband and I talked about, and he was like, no, Pippa went to her apartment after the show and they didn't show the kid. And I was like, okay, it was fucking like midnight. It was after a party. The kid could be sleeping.
Right.
It would make sense that how does no one know that they're in a relationship? They've been in a relationship for 7 years. So like there's a reason why they're being very secretive and like not as present in the friend group. And I just think you still feel like they're hiding something, Pippa and Diana. And I think it's that Diana had a baby and obviously never wants Steven to know that it's his.
Right. Yeah, you would never ever want to be tied to him that way or like want to acknowledge a psychopath father. I don't know. I don't see this show having like a kid subplot. I just don't. I don't think it tracks for like the tone of the show.
I don't know. I think there's a kid.
I strongly disagree. I'll be disappointed if that's the case too. Like I just feel like that character wouldn't end up having a kid.
I could see her having a kid.
Maybe, but she's gonna go to Yale.
We'll see.
For law school. I'm just like not in with the theories. This is helpful for me because I had not seen any of these theories. Like my algorithm has not caught up with me to give me tell me lies.
Oh my algo is like Traitors tell me lies.
I get a lot of Traitors. I mostly get Rob though.
Sports.
Like I'm watching for the plot.
A sprinkle of sports.
Sprinkle. I don't know why I just did that. I thought the clothes, I guess we're really into fashion on this podcast. I didn't think the clothes were that good this first 3 episodes. I was like, would they all be wearing that? Sort of like looks kind of too frumpy. But
I didn't notice anything. Except for Lucy's sparkly top that she had to put back on. And I was like, that sucks. Let's just zip that back up.
Oh my God. Also the makeup
the
and the hair she woke up in the next day after being high.
Horrible.
Horrible. I was like, get in the shower immediately. You need to get that shit off.
Also, I'm not getting in bed. I don't care how high I am. I'm getting
makeup.
in the shower. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you just gotta clean your face.
Um, sorry, the foster brother's so hot, but something's not adding up there. We gotta find something out. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna find something out.
It seems like, yeah, I thought he seemed pretty creepy with Brie. Like, if he recognized her, why didn't he say something?
But also, like, he keeps saying things and she's like, "That's not how I remember it."
I know.
But I don't know if it's because of whatever happened, but we're definitely gonna find out more about that situation.
I'm wondering if he abused her.
Oof, I hope that's not. I
He's
hope
not
that's not
that
the
much
case.
older, but still, like, because she seems to have, like, repressed memories, and he seems really
Mhm.
fucked up with women, so and, like, I don't know. Doesn't seem good. And also then she'll,
Wait, do
like
you think he seems fucked up with women?
yeah. He says he's fucked up with women. He says he doesn't date them, but he has sex.
Yeah, because he doesn't wanna date anybody.
I think he's fucked up with women. Just because
But has he done anything that makes you feel like he's fucked up with women is my question.
uh,
Like, I don't mind a guy being like, "I am not in the place to date anybody."
that's not what he said, though. He didn't say, like, I'm just, like, working through a lot. I'm not in the place to date anyone. He was more like, yeah, I don't date. And the way that he's, like, already, like, playing with Lucy, he's not, like, normal.
But
He's
how
like,
is he playing with Lucy? He's telling her everything.
oh
She's
my,
choosing it.
you have a
I
man
think
problem, Callie. I can't believe that you're like, he's normal.
oh, I mean, normal's not what I would say, but I don't think that Lucy choosing like, he keeps saying even when she was like, "Should I not be here?" And he was like, "I don't want you doing anything you don't wanna do."
Yeah,
Like,
but he's
that's
also
on
not, like,
her.
putting up a boundary. Yeah, it is on her, and she's fucked up, but she's attracted to really toxic men, and he is one of them. He, like, makes her feel uncomfortable, and she gets off on it. Like, when they're
I
standing there
guess.
and he's
I
just
just
not
feel like
talking to
he's not
her.
that's who he is.
Oh my
Then like,
god.
I
You're out of
9
your
times
mind.
9 times 9 times out of 10, like, imagine that being you.
If I was Lucy, I'd walk
You're
away.
a fucking weirdo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not blaming him for Lucy being like, "I'm kind of intrigued that you're not that nice to me."
I'm not blaming him for Lucy being interested, but I do
Like,
think he's
fucked up
fucked
with
up.
women? No, I think he's not nice. Like, he's not a nice guy. But
Okay.
fucked up with women, I'm like, I think Lucy is fucked up and wants a guy who isn't gonna be treating her very nicely. That is on Lucy, not him.
But he would also be the one not treating her very nicely, and that would be
Yeah,
his
but fucked
behavior.
up with women, I feel like is extreme for what we've seen so far.
I don't know. He's like, first of all, like in that era, a drug dealer, which is like very, very shady. Number one. No.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Why
gotten
does
into a
Lucy
car to buy
want
drugs like
him?
that?
Yeah,
It's like a really dangerous thing to do, like with
for
unsavory
sure.
people.
And you know what I didn't wanna do? Fuck the drug dealer.
There's no way he's gonna turn out to be like a Leo.
He's definitely not going to be a Leo, but from what we have seen thus far, it's more Lucy to me that is fucked up than him.
I think this is a crazy take. I agree with you, Lucy's fucked up, but he is also clearly
I don't think he's normal. Like, I'm not saying he's like some stand-up guy. I'm just saying that, like, if I got in a car with a drug dealer, I absolutely did not wanna fuck him, and I would assume that I probably could have fucked him. You know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
So, like, that's Lucy's choice.
Okay. We'll see.
He wasn't trying to fuck her. In fact, he was
I think he
basically
was.
saying,
I
"I don't like
don't. But I
anything
guess I don't
about you."
agree. I think he definitely was trying to fuck her
How?
because that's what he does. He like draws you in by like being weird next to you. So he's like this guy with a
No, that's his
lure.
that's his problem. It's his fault that he didn't talk to Lucy and told her to calm down and told her that she doesn't like, you're struggling. You don't have to tell us. You can just say you don't wanna talk about it. Yeah, he's really pulling out all the stops
I
to
think
fuck
that's
her.
his shtick. I really do. Also, and then the way that he just like, yeah, as you said, when she had to, like put her clothes back on when she was straddling him, that was so fucked up.
In that what could he have done that wasn't fucked up? Been like, "No, no,
Not
no, no, I do
not
wanna fuck you."
answer the phone.
He's a drug dealer.
Well,
What are we expecting? Why are you expecting a drug dealer to have fucking rose petals on the floor for her?
um,
It was a
I don't know
horrible
why you're
choice. I'm not
excusing the
saying
drug
he's a
dealer. I don't understand that.
what do I expect from a drug dealer?
Why are you lowering your expectations for him?
Because he's a drug dealer. who's coming
Okay.
to a college dorm room to give you Xanax pills and MDMA the night before.
All right, we'll
Where's my bar? Where's my bar for giving that to a bunch of 19-year-olds?
I
Pretty low.
I understand, but you just basically like because he's a drug dealer, he's not bad to women.
No. I'm saying that because of all the information that Lucy knows about him,
Yeah.
her making the choice to go do that is on her. Her
Sure.
expecting some chivalrous king is insane.
Okay, I agree with that, but I also think he's fucked up. That's where we differ. I agree with what you're saying about her.
I agree that he is fucked up. From what we know so far, I can't say he is specifically fucked up with women.
All right, I think we'll find out. I think he's clearly not normal with women.
I think you're going to be proven right. I think that right now, I can't say that about him.
But that doesn't make any sense. I have the same information as you, so I can make that leap based on what I'm seeing.
But it's fake. So
Okay.
I'm saying, like, I think based off the writing, he has to be fucked up based on what we know. I think he's going to be fucked up. But Lucy choosing to do that so far is the bad decision here.
It was really sad. Really, really sad.
Yeah.
Tough stuff.
I also have no problem with a guy being like, I don't want to date anybody. Yeah, I want to have sex. Everyone wants to have sex. I don't want to date you.
Yeah, but
so if you have sex with me, that's what it's going to be. So now it's your choice.
Why are you blaming her so much more than you have to? I don't understand. You're like mad at her.
How many bad decisions does Lucy have to make before we're like, you know what? She makes bad decisions.
She does, but I just felt so sad for her. She's broken. She was like asking this like shady dude to fuck her and tell her she's disgusting. Yeah, it's like so sad. It's the only way it feels like she can repent. It's awful.
Yeah, I mean, she's not in a good place.
No.
Her going back to Steven alone was enough for me to say she's not in a good place.
She's never been in a good place. Seriously, go back and watch the first like 10 minutes of the first episode. I guess you just did. But it makes it really clear that she's so twisted. You're just like, I'm like, oh, I forgot about that.
I mean, even her fucking Evan, like, she cares about Bree so much. How the fuck did you fuck Evan?
The only way she can feel anything is from having sex with the wrong people. It's the only way.
By the way, don't blame her for wanting to fuck Evan.
I know, he's so hot. And he seems like a good guy.
By the way, don't blame her for wanting to fuck the drug dealer. If that was my drug dealer, I probably wouldn't have fucked him, but I at least would have been like,
you'd consider it. Give it a thought.
I probably wouldn't have done it, but I would have been like, wow, he's really attractive.
Oh, great stuff.
Also, you know why else I wouldn't have done that? I'm not fucking my friend's foster brother.
I know.
Like, you already fucked her boyfriend. Like, you're already on thin ice with her, and you're like, you know what?
But Bree did push it. Bree was like, she introduced the idea.
100%. But if you're already like, I've done enough to this girl, why the fuck are you then fucking her foster brother?
I don't know. Because they're all screwed up.
Mind, she was like, bad idea. For a number of reasons, hopefully.
I know. They're all messed up.
And she still was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to chase after him. Which, by the way, he left.
I know.
He was not chasing after her.
I know. I think that I didn't find it entertaining. I found it really sad. Or I did find it like entertaining because I like the show. But like I don't have like strong feelings about it because it just was like too depressing. I was like, I like this is just so sad.
I love where we're at in the show. I loved everything. But it is the epitome of toxic.
Yeah. Like like toxic doesn't fully describe it. It's like Chernobyl.
Which I will say this. From what information we have.
Okay.
Steven.
I just want to know, this isn't a reality show, by the way. Like they're like, even though there's only certain information, you can read into it other ways.
That's my point with the drug dealer. I think that they're gonna write him into being horrible. Okay. Because I also something's off with him and Bree. So there's like a few things that I just don't understand. At the very least, he is toxic. Whether it's with women or all people, I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
That's what I'll say.
Okay. That's great. I'm so glad you're giving him the benefit of the doubt.
And Lucy knows he's toxic already.
Yeah, of course.
Based off what she's seen.
Yeah.
And a drug dealer.
Yes.
And still wanted him.
She's screwed up. I think we've made that very clear.
Also, can you imagine like zipping up that sparkly top, putting her jeans back on and leaving. And then the next day just being like, maybe I should just go fuck him.
Maybe I should just go
No!
over there with my wet hair.
Yeah, like absolutely. I would hope to never see him again after that interaction.
It's a combination of like the lowest self-esteem you could possibly have and the greatest sense of delusion you could possibly have. It's like just yeah, she needs to go to like therapy, like inpatient therapy. She's not fit for this
Yeah,
world.
and Steven's also not fit for this world.
No,
He
he needs to go to
be
therapy.
like locked up.
He needs to be
No,
like
he
like
needs
in
to
a
be locked
padded
up.
cell, and she just needs to be like in group therapy.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. We'll be back with more Tell Me Lies and the Traitors and Singles Inferno on Monday night. Looking forward to it and have a great weekend. Callie, enjoy Columbia.
Gracias. Adios.